Yo, right here in the small box, right here in the small box. Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions only on the Flex Mind Network. I'm the original Anomaly. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, Cryptic message? What we talking about, huh? I see everybody's raving over the album. Like I said, I'm gonna take my time. When I find the right headspace to give an honest reaction, an honest opinion on the album, we gonna go live on the channel, no doubt. You know, I might have said today, but if you have seen that snowfall, if y'all have seen that snowfall out there, it is not pretty. Okay, so no, today no go. Tomorrow, hopeful. I'm hopeful for tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna check the weather. If anything, I'll schedule a live. How about that? I'll schedule the live. If that's gonna make y'all feel better, I'll do it. Don't worry. Look, we got some business to get down to. All right. So we back with the Ville, baby. We back with the Ville. You hear me? Y'all already see me. I'm like and subscribed. Okay? Bell notification on. This video is titled Drake releases statement after dropping his album. $sign, $sign for you. I know what it stands for. I'm just being silly, alright? Look. Y'all know what time it is. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the reaction. With that being said, let's go straight into it, alright? Let's go. Let's give my honest thoughts. Because on my channel, I give my honest thoughts. Right? I'm not trying to, like, you know, match with y'all thoughts. I'm trying to just give my thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? Because the comments. Anyway, let's go.
Like, comment, subscribe if you have.
Ooh, it's a little low for me.
Donate to the channel. The cash app's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into
there
it,
we
man,
go.
because we got to talk about the statement that Drake had made for the new album that he did with Party Next Door. It looks like Drake had made a statement over there at Apple Music. Apple Music actually puts reviews for the albums as soon as they release. I guess they give a description, and they let you read whatever it is that they think of the album and the artist that dropped it, whatever the case may be. But apparently, an artist could actually remove the description that Apple Music puts, and you could put your own description there for the album. So it looks like Drake, it says here from Apple Music, a note from the artist, Triple S for you, 74 personal minutes by Party Next Door and Drake, for the city of Toronto, for Canada, and for the world that has tuned in to the sound of ours from time. OVO, OMO, Farina. And then it's quoted here. Maybe it was karma that caused a reversal in my luck and family fortunes. You, most likely in the near future. Now, you would think that this is a quote
What?
that he's leaving for himself, but basically he takes this time to refer to other people and what they would think in the near future. Maybe it was karma that caused a reversal in my luck and family fortunes. Now, who at the time was Drake referring to when he was talking about somebody's family? I wonder.
Maybe it was karma that caused a reversal in my luck and family fortunes. I'm trying to figure out who. Is that for John River? Is that what that's about? Is that for John River? I'm trying to figure it. I'm just trying to understand. Remember, my own thoughts, right? Anyway, I'm just trying to understand this a little better, you know? So, who knows who's this for? But let's keep going.
I wonder, could it be Kendrick? I mean, I know that was the person that he talked about when it came to his family. When
I don't think it'll be
Whitney,
Kendrick.
Bringing up family.
It could
and
be.
He's still continuing to do it after he made this statement. Bringing up family, bro. Bringing up family again. This is crazy. Because it's the fact that you're talking about someone reflecting on the things that they've done or the things that they will go through because of
it could be Kendrick when you think about it.
And is affecting.
But why are you still shooting is my question.
Also throwing shade to family. How would karma disrupt somebody's family? What are you trying to imply? Family fortunes? Safe to say that if we're talking about luck, family fortunes is going to mean fortune as in chance or fortune as in luck as well. I don't think that this means family fortune as in money or anything like that. So who are you implying this for? If I got to put my money on it, bro, I think he's going at Kendrick and the subliminal message that he left under his album's description. And you really got to think about what he's saying here. Doesn't feel like he's trying to say anybody's name, but the quote is something of regret. How you did something to reverse your luck and the luck of your family. And this is Drake again playing victim This was Drake implying that he did no wrong, that this was something that was all against him, playing victim all over again, trying to speak from another person's perspective by putting quotables that nobody even said. Nobody ever said this. Said no one. Said no one ever. But this is implicating regret. Someone implicating regret of something, or something that someone did to someone, possibly like beating you in a rap battle. But again, just say his name, bro. Just say his name. We know the only person that you were talking about when it came to family was Kendrick. When you were talking about his wife, when you were saying it in push-ups, when you were talking about stuff in Family Matters, when you were talking about his aunt, Auntie Diaries, all that, bro. Remember, Family Matters. He was like, "Where's your uncle at? Because I want to speak to the man of the house." Everything, bro. Everything that Drake has said up until this point was in regards to Kendrick and his family and others that he was beefing with. You could say this is to be implied to everybody that he's beefing with, but we know the only people that he mentioned by family was Kendrick Lamar. Multiple family members. That's the crazy part. Truth be told, bro, I think that he put this in the Apple Music description to give that message out for people to read. And it looks like he wants people to understand that eventually he's going to try to get some type of get back that will make people think that karma was intended to get them because of what they did to Drake, is what he's really saying. Bro, it's just crazy. Like, the fact that he thinks that he's still a victim in this situation is insane, bro. I just
Hey, you can't make this up, dude.
How he thinks that he's like the only person that didn't do anything wrong. Like, what are we talking?
I'm hearing what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. I'm not going to speak. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me well. Because the comments, the comments. Listen to me well. I'm not speaking towards the Ville's thoughts on the description on this album. I'm not speaking to that. What I'm going to speak to is about 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, where he's talking about how Drake still thinks he's a victim in this. Drake has a victim mindset. What you need to understand is that we know who you are. It's displayed on all your songs, all your tracks. You're expressing your mind, your thoughts of things that has happened around you, things you've done, things you want to do, things you never got the chance to do, things that you're looking forward to doing. You've expressed it all on multiple tracks. This part of the video right here, the victim mentality part of this video, is where you lose me. Because you said yourself you study rap battles for a living, but you could have never predicted this. You said you studied it. That's what I don't get. Are they writing your interviews too? You said you studied this. So how could you not have predicted something to this level? You thought getting at Kendrick with a bar like you rapping like you trying to free the slaves was a good jab. My boy, you know what Kendrick was finna do. He finna educate you. He did it on Not Like Us, calling you a colonizer. Apparently that hurt your feelings. But if you're being called a colonizer and it hurts your feelings, which part of you does that resonate with more? Is my question. You know what I'm saying? Look, my point is, it takes a level of growth to understand the situation that you were put in and the reason why you failed to execute. Because in reality, you failed to execute. And by failing to execute, you become a victim. You're not supposed to become a victim. You're supposed to move on. Look at Meek Mill. In fact, I know Jalopy dropped a video titled, "We Owe Meek Mill an Apology." And you know he likes to get surgical, so that's probably going to be next after this one. But I'm actually going to continue my thought there, but I'm just going to leave my thought here for now, and we're going to go back to the video. If you had studied rap battles for a living, have you studied the outcome as well? Because if you're going to study the whole history, you got to study the beginning and the end. Prologue and epilogue, right? You said you studied it. What has everyone done after a rap battle? They've moved on. They moved on. You can't sit there and say, I'm not a pedo, when there's video proof of you out there being one. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you say, look what you did. So instead of all of this happening, all you had to do was make better music. Now, I heard on this album, there's actually a song on here. Apparently, it's fire. I don't know the song name, but apparently it's fire. Of course, it's going to have its mixed reviews. Some people saying he was ranting. Some people saying this guy's spitting. I'll be the judge of that. But I'm hearing people are saying this is a good album. I'm hearing people are saying this is a good album. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? Now remember, I said I'm going to continue my thought on the victim mentality with the Meek Mill video. So stay tuned for that one. That's going to be next. I'm going to continue what I said. What I'm saying right now is like an introduction towards it. I'm trying to spread out the context of the things I say throughout the reactions, so I deliver more meaningful reactions. So what I am saying currently with the whole victim mentality, how you're supposed to move, how you should move, and what you're doing right now is only making your career look really bad. If we're going to be really honest, because a lawsuit is still there. You know, the federal lawsuit is still there, regardless if you have fans or not. It's still there, okay? And one thing I'm not going to do is sit here and hear other people try to justify the federal lawsuit because they're a Drake fan. I'm not going to sit there for that. Because you come from this cloth. This same cloth that you wear is the same culture we're from. You can't change the rules to culture. This has already been set. It's a sport. It's a competition. The whole point of the rap beef is a competition. If you can't understand that, don't include yourself into the conversation. Because all the moves that he's doing right now, outside of music, are the wrong moves. This is what you should have done from the start. If there's really a track on here that's completely fire, that's all you have to do. Just drop better music. Not Like Us is hitting, yes. It's still on a run. We agree. But if you claim to be who you are, all you have to do is drop better music. That's it. That's all you need to do. That's your job as an artist. You want to remain on the top charts? You want to stay there? You want to remain there? All you got to do is make something better. Stop chirping, bruh. The same Twitter fingers that you claim Meek Mill had, you currently have. You're going on all these streams, chatting all this nonsense, saying like, oh, mind, body, and soul is intact, but you're crumbling. You're still crumbling over the beef. Is what I'm saying making sense? I'm just curious. Because I know a lot of people would get confused with what I'm saying, because I always say my mind is scattered. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to deliver for y'all. I'm trying my best to deliver, but I'm all over. Like, when you see me look around like that, I'm literally thinking, like, I'm processing. So trust and believe me, there's a reason why this channel is called the Flexing Mind Network. I'm literally trying to flex this, you know? So, like I said, I'm going to continue my thoughts on the other video. I feel like I have to over-explain myself. Because it's just gotten to a point where I'm just seeing some comments. I'm just like, okay, let's keep going.
Talking about, bro, this was a battle where someone said something to you and you said something to them.
Facts.
He's going to continue to play this role, to play this card, and then drop this album to make people feel like he's trying to get the party lit and trying not to beef anymore. but it's so much passive aggressive undertones that are being said within this album, whether it's the lyrics, the description, whatever the case may be. He's trying to imply these remarks that he's trying to let people know, seemingly while dropping this album. And it's clear that he's trying to leave a message for people. It's not really for a song or a collaboration that he wants to do with Party Next Door. I don't really see Party Next Door in the conversation after this album dropped. It's Drake and Party Next Door, even put Party Next Door in capitalization, but yet people are still talking about Drake. Nobody's even talked about Party Next Door at all, except the fact that he potentially took the art idea from other artist from Toronto. That's the only thing that...
DeVille knows about that too? DeVille knows about that? Wow. Wow, shout out to John River, because the news really came all the way this way. This guy, you're in LA if I'm correct. The news went all the way there? Holy crap.
People have talked about when it came to Party Next Door. So I don't think this is just a collaboration album that Drake wanted to put out for Valentine's Day. The songs don't even feel like love songs. They just feel like something that girls will listen to, like Lash Tech music or something. But there's definitely some other type of intent when dropping this album. I don't think he's trying to do an R&B album. I don't think he's trying to do any of that. I think he's just trying to get a point across, but also not trying to make it the forefront of the album itself. In the album, though, he says that he has something for us in the summer. So we'll see if he actually names Kendrick again, or if he decides not to say anything. Again, with everything being...
If it's summertime and Drake drops an album and he's still talking about Kendrick Lamar, get a therapist, my nigga. Get a therapist, bro.
He said this is all just subliminals. Just say his name, bro. Just say it. Why can't you just say his name? Why are you going to do all this? Change the description on Apple Music. Go to the notes. Get a note from an artist. Shout out Toronto for like a real quick second. And then just put like this real ominous, real vague quotation about somebody who's talking about themselves in the near future. Like, nobody said this, guy. Nobody said this at all. And I'll be real, bro. No one will ever say this. If anybody could quote this about themselves, or if anything, it should be you, Drake. We'll see how the first week sell do. We'll see how everything goes from here on out. See if he decides to leave another message, or if he decides to say something again. I'm sure this is not the only time that we're going to hear about Drake promoting the album, saying something. I believe he still might be in the middle of his tour. I think he finished the last of his tour in Melbourne. But as his concerts have been going, he's been changing lyrics and saying things from side to side, from here to here. So him doing that in the first place, I'm not surprised that he changed the description with this real vague quotation. But if anybody could relate to that quotation, bro, it'd be Drake. But y'all can tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged.
Keep it all alleged, brother. All right, that's the end of the video. Like I said, Jalopy Bingus is next. Stay tuned. There's a lot of videos I miss, a lot of videos I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to do the best I can. You know, I'm trying to develop a better system into reactions. I honestly might go live and just watch everything in the entirety. Video after video after video, no cuts. Giving my thoughts and everything else still. But I think it's better for me to go live and then just chop up the live to make it easier so that when I upload, I'll upload like this, but I'll still have the live going. I'm figuring it out. You know, I'm figuring it out. We'll see what happens. But look, you know what time it is. Single Seater Reactions, Flex My Network. Take care, be well, be safe. Stay true, be you, live long, and long live. Peace. Holy. Drake.